Happy Thursday, Sooner Nation. Welcome back to the Sooner Surge. Appreciate everyone that's part of what's going on here. If you're not part of it, make sure you leave. You go to our YouTube channel, you click the subscribe button, turn on your notifications, like and comment the videos. The Sooners yesterday landed 6'6", over 300-pound offensive lineman with experience from Michigan State and Spencer Brown. This is a big-time land. I don't know if Sooner fans realize just the immense strength that this is going to help for the OU's offensive line coming in on the portal. Because I compare this, Jay, to maybe a McCade Matoyer when he came to OU, or Walter Rouse. This guy is someone who's got experience since 2019 at Michigan State. He's played a lot of games at the tackle position. I think he's going to be able to come in and start immediately.
Yeah, when we did a video the other day talking about guys in the portal, he was one that Jackson specifically mentioned as a guy they needed to get, especially at O-line, comparing him to Walter Rouse as a guy. He started 24 games at Michigan State. He's a guy that I think probably what's going to happen is you have Sexton at one tackle probably because you're going to lose Guyton and Walter Rouse. So the other tackle position's kind of open game, and it's going to be probably Spencer Brown competing for that starting role next year with some of the youngsters there. So it's a guy really. The guys that were in the portal so far, I think Beatembo for sure on offense. That's the guy that he wanted, and he got him, and that's huge. It's huge depth. It's huge. Could be huge for a starting role. So big time get for Beatembo as the first commit out of the portal.
Yeah, and honestly, he's 6'6". He was a three-star composite out of high school. He's a three-star out of the portal. Seems to really be the exact type of player that Bill Beatembo has been accustomed to landing. And even out of high school, we know that Beatembo has not landed 4 and 5 stars all day long. That's not been one of the strengths of Beatembo, but the strength that he has shown and demonstrated is the ability to take 3-star guys, maybe 4-star guys, and get them to the league and help them develop. We saw it in the last 2 years with McCade Matoyer. We've seen it with other guys, just the development under Bill Beatembo. I expect this to be no different in that way as well.
Well, and it's a little bit different. Some guys they've gotten out of the portal. I know Troy Everett last year they got out of App State. I mean, good player, but this guy Spencer Brown's coming from a Big Ten school, which is a positive. I mean, he's played against good competition, so you've seen that on tape. You've seen it, and a guy that really for Oklahoma next year could be a starting tackle in the SEC. I mean, he could be. We'll see. I mean, we'll see the competition, but what it does do is it gives you competition and depth, and that's what they have to have. I mean, we saw it last year, Jeremy, when Walter Rouse went out. They brought in Sexton a little bit, also with Caden Green. They had that depth as a guy behind Savion Bird, and look what happened. They needed that. They needed it big time. And this is a guy you can probably count on next year to get a lot of snaps, if not starting snaps for Oklahoma. And you're going to need it. You got another thing is, I mean, whether he plays. I think something that people don't talk about maybe enough is whether he plays left tackle is key too, because Jackson Arnold, that's going to be his blind side. So who are they going to put at left tackle? Who are they going to put at right tackle? It was a little bit different last year with Gabriel being a left-hander. So all things to consider, I think. But this is a huge get for OU out of the portal.
Yeah, and again, I keep mentioning the size of 6'6". He is someone that's not going to have to come in and try to get a weight a certain way or try to increase some of that. He has all those things immediately. And as he gets here, we'll see. Yeah, I don't. He's not a guaranteed starter. There's no such thing. But the physicality of the SEC, you've got to have size across the line, all across the line, and he does give you that. And Jay, are you looking for Bill Beatembo to go land another O lineman out of the portal?
Possibly. I think that's one position when you talk about offensive line, defensive line, and tight end. Those three to me are positions they need depth. And now, how high of a guy they would get at that position O-line, I don't know. I think Bill Bedenbaugh got the guy he wanted so far that's in the portal. But I think the portal is a flux thing, man. It depends on who enters the portal. It depends on that. They've offered 3 already. So I wonder if one of those other 2 guys they go after just to, if they've offered them to take him as depth players. The guy out of North Texas is one. And so I don't know. I could see him taking a guy just because it does for kind of give you depth at that position. As far as a guy that can come in and start, I don't know about that because, but I would say one position, center, Andrew Rain is a guy that I think is probably going to go NFL. I just think that's what's going to happen. And that leaves you with, right now on campus, that leaves you with Troy Everett, that's played center before in a previous school, and it leaves you with Joshua Bates as a youngster that they really love. But depth-wise, I wonder if that would be a position maybe. I don't know. But I think O-line, they can get another one out of the portal. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that. Last thing I'll say, Spencer Brown has been at Michigan State his entire collegiate career. It's not gone well, to say, to be nice about it. It's not gone well in that program. What he's been around has been very bad as far as, if you're a collegiate athlete. I think the move to Norman, going to the SEC, all those intangible things are going to, I think, just rejuvenate anything he's got. And that's what I'm excited about, because he's going to step foot on campus and see how different it is at OU and how things are done the right way, because he hasn't been around that really. And I'm hoping that is something that is so fresh for him and refreshes his career, and he's able to really add a lot to this team moving forward.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good point. And it's really, I think you're going to see more and more of that in college with the portal. I know a lot of guys leave for NIL. That's obvious. The highly rated guys leave for NIL, try to get money. Other guys leave because maybe they're not playing as much. But then other guys leave because they need a change of scenery. They need something, a change of scenery to, you see in all sports, especially professional sports, maybe some guys leave and their career is just, like you said, rejuvenated. And so I mean, this is one of those scenarios. He's been at Michigan State now in about 4 or 5 years. He's got one more year of eligibility, one more year. Go make the most of it, maybe with a guy that can develop you, maybe to get in an NFL draft. So great move by him, great move for OU. Very excited about Spencer Brown being committed to Oklahoma, to see what he can do on campus, and excited about the Sooner Surge as we move forward. I appreciate everybody that subscribed to the channel. If you're not, please subscribe, join, click the button. We'll have more to come as guys commit to Oklahoma through the portal, and as guys hit the portal from Oklahoma. We'll have it for you. We'll have it covered. Once again, 9:30 every night, Double Trouble will be live. Join that. Thank you guys for subscribing. Till next time, Boomer.
Boomer.